driving into the southern town of Erzin, and it seems like any normal day. You'd be forgiven for not knowing about the destruction in places nearby, as people go about their business in a location that has clearly escaped the worst. And yet Erzin is less than 80 kilometers from the earthquake's epicentre. By comparison, not far away is the southern port of Iskenderun. Apart from collapsed buildings everywhere, the violent tremors also caused a massive fire in the port and flooding. It seems that Erzin has survived intact and benefited from the land it's built on, which is different to other areas. In this town of Erzin, we're not far from some locations that have been utterly devastated. The people we've spoken to here are very concerned, but this is a town that is relatively unscathed, and there are some reasons for that. It seems that Erzin has survived intact and benefited from the land it's built on, which is different to other areas.
The geological structure of Erzin is a solid ground, not fluid like Iskenderun and Antakya. This is the key factor that helped the district to suffer less damage from the earthquake. The power of the magnitude 7.7 also faltered after hitting the Amanos mountains, so it helped Erzin.
The hard soil is a shock absorber. It took the sting out of the seismic activity. Soon after the earthquake, the local mayor claimed the building codes in his town were stringent compared to elsewhere, leading to criticism he was making political capital out of the situation. We asked to speak, but he didn't want to talk to us. It was older buildings in the town like this mosque that showed the more visible signs of damage. And people here are still concerned that it's not over.
Luckily, nobody in Erzin was left trapped under rubble or had their building collapse. Yet people are not brave enough to enter their buildings because we are still so terrified. Although there are few damaged buildings compared to other places, people continue to live in cars and tents.
There's also an awareness here of how fortunate they are that their town has been left standing, while others not far away are in utter ruins. Francis Collings, TRT World, in Erzin.